I know that humanity is not living in balance with nature. Humanity is actually, at this point, almost going against nature. It reduces the opportunities for human beings to continue to participate in the evolutionary reality indefinitely. I also think with humanity going against nature, that there's a small percentage, a small number of human beings that are behind this and driving it and imposing it upon just humanity in general. And this industrial ruling class is the smallest percentage of human beings on this planet. And this industrial ruling class, the governments that are created to serve the needs of this industrial ruling class. And one of the needs of this industrial ruling class is they create these governments and to some degree these religions, all right, and these economic systems as a way of controlling the mass of human beings that they're feeding off. What's the percentage of people that own 60% of the resources on this planet? Then we're starting to get to who they are. What the industrial man is doing is murdering the life support systems, murdering the water, the air, murdering the life that gives us the ability to have life. And that's really what we're faced with. We can call it poisoning the water or whatever, but in the end, it's like an act of murder, genocide in a way. We live in a technologic, perceptional, actual reality, where a part of that technologic reality is that the civilizing processes, it erases the memory of the human being. It erases the memory from the human being of being a human being. It isn't that as human beings, we're bad. It's got nothing to do with our badness. What it has to do is that there's a program going on that literally feeds off of the being part of human, eating our spirit. See, so we no longer participate in reality, perceiving reality as human beings. We participate in reality as feeling as either like we're oppressed culturally, ethnically, gender-wise, class-wise, but we participate in reality from the eyes of being victimized and very fearful and insecure. And we don't think like human beings. But the reason for that is because there's been a deliberate suppression of our memory of that identity. It's time for us to understand, look at, recognize, and attempt to understand the value of our intelligence. Everything that has ever been done to create these emotional distortions in us has been done to keep us from using our intelligence clearly and coherently. Number one, there's no revolutionary solution to anything that we're dealing with. We're a part of evolution. It's an evolutionary reality, so there's an evolutionary solution. It's going to take clear and coherent use of our intelligence to think our way through this, not to emotionally react to the bad guys, because we emotionally react. We end up doing the same old stuff over and over again, and the bad guys just get badder and badder. That seems to be a historic reality. But also a part of that historical reality is that every rebellion that goes on, our cause may be just and right and all of the good, all the pretty flag stuff. In reality, in every situation, we were emotionally reacting by trying to challenge their ways by their rules. We weren't thinking outside of the box. But we've been programmed not to think outside the box because we've been programmed not to like ourselves and be insecure and this and that, so not trust certain abilities that we have. Now, so we have to get past that. We're in a system that has devalued us, and the trick of the devaluing was it got us to devalue ourselves.
Piensa por ti mismo. Wake up.